What's up, everybody? It's War Justice. I'm going to give you an updated version, change a few things on Firestorm Comet. This build has been amplified a bit more now. I've changed some things. I think you guys will like this build. I'll break it down, show you kind of what I'm wearing for gear and skills, and give you a brief demonstration. We'll get right into the gameplay, and then I will kind of backtrack into the passive tree, skills, and the gear I'm using. So hopefully you guys like this. It's a phenomenal build, good AoE clearing. Again, good single target on bosses. They're very easy as well. So we'll do, I don't know if I have tier 15 on me, but I'm just going to pop in a tier 14. So we'll kind of go this direction, just so you guys get an idea here. Pop in our Waystone, tier 14, and then we'll blast. We'll blast some guys here, so let's test it out. Here we go, guys. Hopefully you like it. It's a lot of fun. We're replacing Firewall with Fireball. So in the skill tree, when I grab, is that the node here, Mind Eraser, we're going to have 6% of our damage taken will be recouped as mana. And then we're going to have 10% increased mana regen as well. And then more than likely, I will grab a few more nodes, more mana regeneration here, Ether Flow, and then we'll be specking over here, Dreamcatcher as well. Make sure you check out the my socials down below. Please follow me on Twitch and YouTube here if you like this video. Again, this is just a breakdown of what I've changed. We're no longer using Firewall. We're using Frost Wall, and we're using Fireball as our main skill. So getting into our skills, it's the same setup for Cast on Minion Death, except I'm using Rising Tempest as well for an extra slot, and Glaciation for Grim Feast. It's just still the same clarity. I'm using Cold Mastery on Cold Snap just to get the extra +2 or supported cool skills. On Fireball, which is the biggest thing we've changed here, we're using Scattershot, Unleash, Mobility, and Magnified Effect. And then on my Frost Wall, I'm using Arcane Tempo, Persistence, and Deep Freeze. So we're constantly freezing them when they're trying to attack us, and the Frost Wall is helping just so they don't kind of rush on you while you're proccing your Fireball with the Comets. And on, excuse me, on our gear, we're using the Scepter. Biggest thing on this one is the mana. 84% increased spirit. We want lots of spirit to be able to use a lot of these skills and spirit gems. We're on our rings, they're still the same, just got a lot of res, some cold damage. Both are the same. Trying to get as much maximum mana as I can on these. A lot of energy shield. We're energy shield stacking. On the gloves, I got more energy shield, life, mana. I grabbed a couple like dexterity, intellectual, or intelligence and passives there. And then our belt, we got lots of mana, life, fire resistance, lightning resistance, stun threshold, flask charges gained. Our boots, we want movement, more ES, mana, intelligence, resistance. Still using fireflower, which we need to use for this build to work. Again, just life, mana, reses, energy shield, and we're no longer using the threaded focus. So you can still use that if you can't come across a better focus. It's still going to be good for your damage because obviously it was the anywhere from 9% to 12%, I believe, per 10 spirit you're going to gain on damage. So this one is still getting a lot of damage because I have 117% increased spell damage. Energy shields increased and maximum energy shield. Energy shield is 320, as you see below on the quality. So this one is also great because I'm getting 52% increased mana regen rate. So this is ideally what you want to look for. And on my extra Texer, I have 15% more mana regeneration. So I'm getting 67% on this. So that's pretty much it for the gear. The planner is going to be listed below so you can look more thoroughly at that. Our skill tree is still looking the same, except for we have chaos, inoculation, most of the main nodes, climate change, refocus. I came down here actually to grab, we have thin ice and heavy frost. So 20% freeze buildup. The freeze buildup is still nice. Hits ignore elemental resistances of frozen enemies. Then, of course, we're grabbing meddling, or melding, sorry. We're taking mana blessing. Eventually, I would like to get rapid recharge. That's going to just proc your mana to start faster. And you're going to get an increased rate on the energy shield as well. That one's just solely energy shield. It's over here where we're going to grab the mana. So 10% increased mana regen rate. These are all mana regens. So you're getting additional 30, 40% there. And then 6% of damage taken recoup as mana. We're always taking damage. So it's always great to have more damage or more mana applied to you per 6% damage. And everything else is pretty much still the same. Getting arcane intensity, 3% increased spell damage per 100 maximum mana. Eventually, I'm going to work my way over here to get more energy shield. So that'll be coming from my focus, which we have lots of energy shield on that. So you're getting 80% between these two. And then you're getting 75% increase energy shield from your equip focus over here as well. Plus, you're getting 25% increased spell damage while on full energy shield, which most of the time we do keep it up. So this is just a no-brainer taking all this over here. And then ideally, you can spec if you would like, but I haven't done so. You can grab some more elemental resistances and 30% increase elemental damage. Just more damage over here if you want to go that route. The reason I took this over here is because I just wanted more spots I could put jewels in. These are the jewels I'm running. 17% energy shield recharge rate. You have 14% increase chance to ignite. Meta skills gain 13% increase energy. Triggered skills deal 14% increase spell damage. I have a few of these applied in. So we have another jewel here, up there, another one here. So that's 3, 4, another one here, and then 5 over here. And ideally, all these nodes here are giving us our meta skills gain increased energy. So we have a bunch of those nodes here, and then the 25% chance to trigger skills to refund half of energy spent. As we're on Chaos Inoculation, you can see my energy shield is 7,526. It scales upwards because we're using Grim Feast. And my mana pool is about 1,500, and our spirit is 321. So we do have a lot there as far as our spirit. And you want to get a good balance on your character as far as the dexterity, intelligence, and strength. So whatever you have to do, if you have to switch out some intelligence nodes as you're traveling through and apply it to dexterity or strength to be able to run some of the items we're using. Like some of them require, I believe, scepter. Yeah, 50 strength. So that's mainly with that, but then a lot of your skills that we're using, some of them require dexterity. So that's where you just want to get kind of the balance with that. So we're we're good there. So that covers basically the whole breakdown of the build. It's just a lot of fun. Just blast away. We'll get more mana control here as we make our way through the passive tree. Oh, just a lot of fun. It's again, this is a tier 14. Can do 15, 16. So again, you just see we're blasting. We're having a good time. Easy peasy. So that gives you a basic idea of what we're doing here. So anyways, guys, check out the build planner below. And please like and subscribe to this channel. Check out my Discord, and you'll catch me on Twitch streaming daily. Usually my schedule is 10:30 a.m. to about 4 p.m. Eastern time, and then I am on usually for the most part about 7:30 p.m. Eastern to 11:30 or 12 later that night. So yeah, check it out, please, and hope you guys like the build. If you have any questions, comment below, and I will be there and answer your questions as quick as possible. So until the next video, hope you like the build. Cheers. GG's. If you like this channel, please like and subscribe in the links below. Everybody have a good rest of your day. Cheers.